Hello, my name is Andy, and these are the tales of Tarragon Zoo. In this adventure, a problem is solved for Simon the Seal. Winter was fast approaching, and the long, hot days of summer were slowly being replaced with cooler, windier ones. Simon was in his enclosure, where he performed his balancing act. He loved doing it, and the children who stopped by to watch him loved it too. He would race around the enclosure, picking up the ball with his nose, and then balance it high in the air. Everyone applauded and cheered. Simon would take a bow, and for an encore, he would balance the ball while swimming round his pond. Simon performed as he did every day, balancing the ball on his nose, tossing it high into the air and catching it again, to the amazement of the crowd. When suddenly disaster struck. A strong breeze caught the ball, and it sailed high into the air, up and over the seal enclosure, over the top of the lion enclosure. It went past the offices and finally disappeared right out of sight. It was just then the vet looked up and saw Simon's brightly coloured ball passing her window and out of the zoo. "I know that ball. It's Simon's," said the vet. "Oh dear, he will be upset." Simon was very upset, so the keeper went straight out and bought a brand new one for him. But Simon had performed with his old ball for a long time, and he was used to it. He didn't like the new one much, because it felt different. The vet decided to visit Simon and see how he was getting on. After all, it is sad when you lose something that you love. "Hi there, Simon. How are you today?" asked the vet. Simon was looking sad. "I'm okay, I guess. I'm not sick," replied Simon. "What's wrong with your new ball? You're not balancing it," asked the vet, sounding a bit worried. "It's the weight. It's all wrong. It's too heavy, and it just doesn't feel right," complained Simon. Just then the vet saw something float by in the air and had one of her great ideas. She whispered in the keeper's ear, and he rushed off out of the enclosure. "What's going on?" asked Simon. "I think we can solve your problem," said the vet. Well, in a flash, the keeper returned with the gas bottle from the balloon stand. "That's what makes the balloons so light that they float," said Simon. "I've seen that loads of times. But how's that going to help me?" "Well," said the vet, "if I empty some of the air from your ball and add some of the helium gas, then your ball will be lighter and easier to balance." She carefully added some gas into Simon's ball. "There, give that a try," said the vet. Simon scooped up the ball and started to balance it on his nose. "Oh, that's perfect," said Simon. "Thank you, vet." And off he went, happily to practice with his new ball.